Start the show. Well, our top story today from thegatewaypundit.com, Elon Musk goes there, makes a stunning admission on X. Kamala Harris is quite literally a communist, Jim Hoff reports. On Friday, X user As the World Burns posted a string of videos and previous statements that reveal the dark beliefs of Democrat presidential candidate Kamala Harris. In one tweet, As the World Burns revealed that Kamala's communist intentions. 26, Kamala is a communist and her word choices give it away. Equitable distribution, equity, it's a repackaged version of Karl Marx's popularized slogan, from each according to his ability to each according to his needs, meaning a redistribution of wealth. Here's the video compilation of Kamala proving to the masses that she is a communist. Watch.
It has to be about a goal of saying everybody should end up in the same place. And since we didn't start in the same place, some folks might need more. Equitable distribution. Giving resources based on equity, understanding that we fight for equality, but we also need to fight for equity, understanding not everyone starts out at the same place. So there's a big difference between equality and equity. Equality suggests often everybody should get the same thing. Well, that often assumes everybody started out in the same place, as opposed to equity, which is everyone should end up in the same place. And if you then understand not everybody started out in the same place, you understand some people need more. So we all end up in the same place, right? We are proud of the fact that equity is one of our guiding principles. Proud of the fact that we understand equality is important, but not everybody starts out on the same base. We see that people in our country are having an experience that is not equal. So when we talk about the work we are doing here together, it is recognizing that and being guided by this principle of what we must do in the spirit and in the interest of equity. To put equity firmly at the center of our economic policy. But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit Black children, Black families, Black homeowners. It has to be.
And there she says it, right? Well, hey, it has to be this way. It's equity. Now, these are communist undertones, the idea of bringing together a value system where everybody has equal opportunity and the same outcome. This should really alarm people. Now, going back to the article, what's crazy here is on Wednesday morning, ex-owner Elon Musk weighed in and publicly agreed that Kamala Harris is quite literally a communist. The tweet already has 150,000 likes and over 12 million views. The global elites will not like this. He said Kamala is quite literally a communist. She wants not merely equal opportunity, but equal outcomes. Now, many are very angry at Elon Musk for weighing in on his public opinion because of the amount of power he holds. What's interesting is that we don't talk about other billionaires like Amazon CEO, right? He owns Washington Post, one of the most influential publications in the United States. But Jeff Bezos, no one's talking about his influence over US politics. What about Mark Zuckerberg, another billionaire who controls meta interfaces, Instagram and Facebook? Well, they quite literally control narratives through censorship, and nobody's complaining about that. The only person we complain about is who? Well, it's Elon Musk. Why? Because he's allowing the conglomerate of humanity to come together and have an open conversation about such complicated topics that we're seeing today. It's quite literally insane that people only choose to complain about him. Now, many of you know that not only is he in charge of X, but the people who run our money printers printed out more money in the last 3 or 4 years than has been printed out in the last several decades. That means that our money has gotten out of control. The value of it has decreased. And many of you have seen yourself having staggering wages while the prices of goods increase. That's called stagflation. Now, maybe you got behind on your credit card payments. Maybe you got behind on your car debt payments. It's scary. The burden of debt is worse than anything I probably ever experienced besides the pain of losing a loved one. And if you want to get out of that debt today, I have a time-sensitive solution for you. Stop ignoring your debt. Go to donewithdebt.com, donewithdebt.com today. Click Vigilant News at checkout. And my friends there will help you to get rid of your debt today without having to pull out a personal loan, without having to file for bankruptcy. I know it sounds like it's probably going to be a crazy road, but they have a simple solution for you. And so stop trying to figure it out on your own. It doesn't have to be this burden. Go to donewiththat.com today and they'll help you figure it out. Now, as I mentioned, the insanity about this is that when she was interviewed, people have always admitted that she was the most liberal senator. Listen.
You're very different in the policies that you've supported in the past. You're considered the most liberal United States senator.
Somebody said that, and it actually was Mike Pence on the debate stage. But
yeah, well, actually, the nonpartisan GovTrack has rated you as the most liberal senator. You supported the Green New Deal. You supported Medicare for all.
Oopsie, right? It's like, it was just some, partisan hack that labeled me to be a threat. No, it was actually something reliable. Anyway, my name is Elijah Schaffer. Thank you for watching Beyond the Headlines, only on Vigilant News. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter at vigilantnews.com. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.